Lordburnhardtv.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of I Just Watched, hosted by none other than your boy, Lord Bernhard TV, in the building, man. And I just watched Midnight Mass. And man, let me tell you something. You are in for one hell of a blood-sucking ride. Ooh, I just gave something away to you, but I didn't really give it away to you. No spoilers. So anyway, this film is directed by Mike Flanagan. He is responsible for Doctor Sleep, Hush. Another one. What's another one that Mike Flanagan did? It's coming to me now. Oculus, and a host of other films that he's done, and he's also associated with The Haunting on Netflix as well. So anyway, getting right on into it, this film, I keep saying film, but it just feels like a long film. This is 7 episodes of straight bliss. It starts out with a charismatic priest who comes to a town in dire need of faith, right? Faith. The word faith. The people want to know, particularly there's a woman, a very charismatic woman who's just one of those off the wall, over the top, just Christians, I guess. Way left, way right, up, down, whatever way you want to call it. She's completely insane. But she has a knack for using scripture, putting it together, and making everything work. She can take the worst of anything and make it a beautiful thing and convince you to go along with it. She is fantastic. So she's running this church and she's trying to get people to come to this church, but it's a really small congregation. And this is a Christian congregation, and not the whole island has not been converted to Christianity yet. And that's, you get the thing, you get the idea that that's what she wants. But now with the arrival of this charismatic priest, who's kind of familiar, kind of familiar. And he shows up, this young priest, very charismatic, and he just takes the congregation by storm. And this pastor begins to do miraculous miracles in the town. So you know what happens when people believe and they're waning and they haven't really seen anything. It's not like the BS that you see on TV and stuff. A lot of it's bullshit. 100% of it is fake, and they're hitting people on the head. They're spinning around on the floor, smacking them, and they're healing, pouring water, dancing, spinning around. It's all bullshit, right? But what if it was real? What if it was real? And so these people see these miraculous works, and now they start to believe. So those that didn't believe now start flocking to this church, the Midnight Mass, and it's full. But in this town, there is 2 people who practice Islam, a father and son. The father is the sheriff of the town. So he's into the inner workings of the town and what's going on. He's not feeling this because this is infringing on his belief system. You're trying to make me believe in this. I don't believe in this. I have my God. You understand what I'm saying? You understand me? That's how he comes off, like, you understand me. But his son, not seeing these type of miracles, are now seeing these miracles happen in a church over here. So that he's like, wow, I need to be a part of this. All of my friends, everybody around me, they're going to this mass. I want to see what this is about. So he goes. His father is like, oh, I can't believe this, son. I don't want to force you to go this way. If you want to go that way, I can't stop you. But we have our God here. You don't need that God. But that son hasn't seen miracles like that with his God, if in fact it is a God. So this series, man, it's a very good series, man. And the trailer doesn't give this justice. If you watch the trailer, you can very easily overlook this series on Netflix. And I'm begging you, do not overlook this series. This is a thriller, supernatural horror. and has a whole bunch of other things that you are going to be surprised with. You are going to love it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And keep an open mind, because it touches on religious subjects. And if you are tighty with that and you have a very closed mind, this is going to piss you off. It's going to piss you off. But just watch it all the way through. It is not what you think it is. It totally takes off and goes somewhere else and brings in all of the things that I love in horror films to see on horror films. And it is intense. And when you see this particular, I can't even say it. It's going to ruin it. But the acting is top notch. But we're talking about the actors in this, man. You can look up who acted in this, but I'm telling you, this is top notch acting from the top to the bottom. There is not one character, one actor in this who has not given their all to the role in this. Top notch acting. Perfect acting. You feel everybody in this movie. This series, I keep saying movie because it just feels like a movie to me. This series, the acting in it makes you hate characters, but you also don't want to see them die. It's a connection that you have, and it feels like everybody is just trying to do right, but they just go lost. They get lost a little bit in trying to do right, but you feel for them. You feel for them because you think they're doing the right thing, and they think they're doing the right thing, and it's all messed up, man. And it's just good. Good job with the acting. The music sets the tone. I mean, it is very eerie. I mean, they're singing hymns with the backdrop of supernatural, and the way these songs are being sung with the candles. It creates an ambiance of just like, it's an unsettling vibe, right? It's just, it puts you in this whole other world. It puts you there between the acting and the music. Oh man. The special effects, it's on point, man. And it's a violent film. I'm just going to call it a film from here on out. It is a series, but listen, this feels like a film to me. But not a lot of violence, but when it happens, it happens. Dealing with what you're going to see. You love Stephen King films, you're going to love this. And this is one of my top Netflix series of this year. I don't see anything else that is going to top this. I was taken totally by surprise. It is one of my top series on Netflix, and I highly recommend it for those that like thrillers, supernatural series, right? And a touch of horror. And if you like other things that I can't mention because it'll give the whole thing away. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of I Just Watched. I'm going to be doing this with games. I'm going to be doing this with movies and a host of other things. This is where the channel is going to be going, guys. Don't worry, I got plans for a game that's coming out in October off the subject. But we're going to hit that up, do a lot of live streams of that. But anyway, be sure to check the next video of I Just Watched. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. And I will see you on the next video. Peace. Oh, shit. Not the middle finger. Peace.